Hello, everyone. This week I'm going to focus specifically on the question around why did somebody get a promotion or someone not get a promotion? I have run into this countless times in organizations. And to be very specific, more often than not, especially in larger organizations, the person who didn't get the promotion never had a chance at the job to begin with. Often, the hiring manager, the person actually has the capability to promote someone, has picked out their specific candidate long in advance, has already decided who they want to put in the role for the promotion, if it's someone coming in, or they've decided that there's no one worthy on their staff, regardless of having objective, tangible criteria as to why, and they specifically want to seek somebody external to the company. This is why it's incredibly critical to make the interviewing process a objective situation versus a subjective situation. What that means is during the interview, there actually needs to be some specific things, not only specific questions, which are important, and often people walk into interviews without specific questions, but a group of people doing that interview that come with different perspectives and a defined criteria as to what a good answer looks like. So even if you have a group of people with the same questions and they're asking these questions across a group of candidates, if they haven't predetermined what good looks like and what kind of specific terminology, what kind of specific responses they're looking for, you still end up with a very subjective criteria when you're doing an interview process. So the thing that I want to emphasize through this particular video is during that interviewing process, first off, make sure that you interview a good cross-section of candidates, internal, external. Make sure that you have a solid list of questions. Make sure that you have a diverse group of people participating in the interview process, and not just the people being interviewed, but the people doing the interviewing. And then finally, like I said, you need to make sure that you predefine the criteria of what a good answer looks like. Otherwise, you end up with a subjective criteria, and you end up with a manager who picks out their favorite from the herd without really being able to justify it. And you also potentially introduce risk into the organization if they pass over somebody in the organization who is qualified. I have also been in situations, more than one situation, where it ended up in litigation, where somebody was passed over for an interview, and they noted that there was some specific bias against them. And whether that's true or not, it's often difficult to prove that there wasn't bias against an individual that was passed over when you don't have an objective evaluation criteria. So hopefully that'll help you through this week's assignment as you think about how to proceed. As always, reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions, concern, or feedback. Always happy to help support. Have a great rest of your week, guys.